Hey Jamal, thank you so much for coming on Kapow today.
I am happy to be here. Nice to meet you, Nathaniel.
Lovely to meet you too. It's safe to say it's been a pretty big opportunity for you in your career recently.
Absolutely, man. It's such a honor and a humbling experience to really be introduced, slightly into the large Marvel universe, man. Marvel has been on an amazing run for several years now, and so just having the opportunity to be introduced in such a fan loving series like The Punisher, man, I couldn't ask for more.
During the audition process, did they tell you much about the character?
Not a chance, man. Marvel keeps everything top secret, man. So I had no idea, and so I auditioned for it. I didn't even know until I actually had walked in for my first fitting, the role that I was playing. But that's amazing how Marvel does it. But once I realized who I was, I wanted to make sure I respected and honored that character. And so I did a little bit of work to make sure I was prepared for the scenes that I were in.
I watched it again the other night, and while your appearance is brief, you did bring quite the presence with you, and you dominated the space. Did they give you a lot of direction for the character?
Yeah, a little bit. The director Ronaldo Marcus Green is absolutely amazing. So he gave me a little bit. I spoke with John as well. They both collaborated on this project, but I did speak to them briefly. Obviously in between takes as well, and a little bit before to get an understanding. But I also, I'm a professional, and so I did my own research as well, just to make sure that I was coming to the actual scene and honoring this character as much as I could for that short period of time.
And what did you think when you picked up a Punisher Max comic and read the character? He's pretty insane, right?
I can't really speak on whether or not we're going to expand or not. Time will tell. But just from getting the opportunity to look at the Punisher Max and see how this character thinks and operates, is nothing less than amazing. When I look at the Barracuda, I feel like he's the dark mirror of what Frank could become, because the Barracuda is smart, he's charismatic, he has no limits, he's fearless, he has this physical presence, but, he has just a cross-platform. He's not the typical villain that's driven by ideology or ego. He does it for the game, and it's be awesome to play to expand that.
I was talking with Goran, the co-creator of Barracuda, on Saturday, and he said although the character is a psychopath, he really enjoys what he's doing, and he's very intelligent and funny.
I love the way that they wrote the character in that way. Like I said before, just such a honor and a humbling experience to play this type of character who possesses these skills, not just physically but mentally as well. And those are the types of characters that I feel are the most dangerous, because they could be a real person. So, yeah. I'm excited, man, what the possibilities could be down the line. We'll see.
What was a day on set like? How many days did you work on the special?
We shot it last summer. I was there over 2 weeks, but I think it was probably a 6-week shoot, so to speak, because I know John had a lot of preparation with the fight choreography. How amazing is he, right? I mean, absolutely amazing. And I'm going to tell you, he does a lot of his own stunts, his own fighting. He's amazing, and I can't wait to have an opportunity to throw down with that guy.
And you yourself, you have a bit of a martial arts background?
I studied some Shaolin Goju, karate. I fought years and years ago, not in the MMA or the UFC, but just, controlled with head rashes. And so, yeah, it was great. It was great years ago. So I can, use that experience. There was a couple more scenes, scenes that they didn't use for this. Well, I got a chance to whoop some ass, but they didn't put that in there. But it's okay, quite possibly, and maybe the aftercuts, but we'll see. But yeah, no, it's fun. I'm looking forward to be able to apply that more on screen down the line.
You're quite a fit guy. I guess you're in the gym still practicing too?
I am. Yeah, I'm seated down, but I'm about 6'4". I go about 245, 250. So I'm a pretty big guy, and fitness and just health has always been important to me, man. Just to keep that mindset, so you can feel good and just inside and out, man.
You've been in this industry for quite some time. Can you tell us a bit about your acting background?
I actually started acting as a kid. My parents really immersed me in theater productions, plays, and I went to a progressive school. I was doing Shakespeare, man, as a preteen, but that kind of sports became a part of my life as well. It was more socially acceptable, as a preteen and as a teenager. So more acceptable than kind of running around on stage wearing tights, right? So, and then, from there, when think about it, storytelling has always been a part of me. I went to theater school in New York, and then after that, life kind of pulled me in different directions, but I've really been focusing on acting, I would say, the past decade now, and things are slowly starting to become full circle for me.
Success is a funny term in our industry.
Yeah.
To be an actor, then to be a paid actor, to be in a big show. You're also an entrepreneur and a parent. What is success to you these days?
Family. Family and what makes you feel good internally as well. And you're always putting something towards, something with this creative, artistic, entrepreneurial that makes you feel good internally, man. If you don't, then what is life for? We got one life to live, one life that we know of, man. So, you want to do things that make you feel good. Art makes me feel good, being able to tell stories, be the professional pretender, to help people as well, and being a dad. I'm a girl dad, so love being a girl dad, man. Love being a girl dad.
I thought it would be fun to share a question from the co-creator. I'm just going to play that now.
Hey Jamal, how does it feel to play the strongest, the most evil and the most funniest guy in the universe?
I think I've said this like a broken record. Humbling, honored to really bring this character to screen. I take all of my roles very seriously, but this has expansion to it. Barracuda is something that is warranted, and I'm sure people want to see. I've noticed the fans have been amazing. The fans have been absolutely amazing, just being able to notice the Barracuda. But I take it very seriously. It's a humbling experience, and I look forward to really bringing the Barracuda to screen in a much bigger capacity if Marvel lets me.
We're all hoping that they do. They'd be crazy not to take this character further.
Absolutely, absolutely, man.
Is there anything else coming up that you're allowed to talk about?
I just wrapped up shooting another season of a TV show called Ruthless. It's a Tyler Perry production. It's for Paramount Plus, so finished doing that. I also worked on a feature film alongside Jennifer Garner and John Cena. That film is called One Attempt Remaining. So those are two projects I recently wrapped, so excited about those, and I have some amazing things in the works as well that I can't talk about, but amazing.
And last but not least, a message to your fans and all your new fans.
Well, to all my new fans, thank you so much for the love and the support for this character being introduced in The Punisher Last Kill, and so just very excited for the possible future. But go check it out, go rewatch it on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it already. It is legendary. Love what John, Ronaldo, Judith, Andre, all the other talent and production did with this project. Did a fantastic job. I know I've heard some chatter saying, "Oh, it's only 45 minutes," but that 45 minutes was an explosion. Trust me, I will do the Barracuda justice if they let me. But man, I'm so grateful. Amazing to see.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.